Economic conditions remain uninspiring and the outlook is also weak. This kills off consumer confidence as job creation prospects are depressed. Interest rates are higher and are expected to increase. This makes highly indebted households wary of taking on more debt. Tighter lending standards are also playing a role in capping borrowing.
And one of the interesting trends that we've seen of late is that there's been a big fall off in installment sales credit to households. So that's credit mostly used to purchase vehicles. That's become very weak of late, and we're also seeing that in the vehicle sales data that vehicle sales are under a lot of pressure. And that ties back in with the consumer confidence that I was speaking of earlier. It seems like households are very reluctant to make these big purchases like buying a vehicle at the moment.
With the weak economic prospects, borrowing is expected to remain weak going forward.
We've got a fairly downbeat view of the economy. We are anticipating that economic growth will be pretty muted this year and perhaps even a little bit weaker next year. And as a result of that, we anticipate that private sector credit extension growth will be fairly weak. We think that the rapid growth in corporate advances will probably not be sustained. And meanwhile, the growth in household credit extension will probably remain quite weak.
Economists say given the high household indebtedness and with disposable income under pressure, weak borrowing is good as consumers can focus on reducing their debt. It's expected that going forward, the Reserve Bank will increase interest rates and that will further discourage borrowing. Gloria Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.